Hello, it's Monday and we're back. It's Acoustic Paradiso. Thank you for tuning in, and today I've got some of these new guitars. This is the first look at these new Larry Carlton signature models from Sire. These are the first ones in this country and they're pretty cool. Let me tell you about what we've got here. So there's two models, obviously, the A4D, which is the Dreadnought, and the A4G, which is this, the Grand Auditorium size. The specs on both the models are very similar, but there's a few differences. Okay, so talking about them in kind of general terms, these have been built to Larry Carlton specifications. If you don't know who Larry Carlton is and you've never heard his playing, I mean, you're wrong, because you've almost certainly heard his playing. He's one of the most kind of recorded session guitarists, I think, who's probably ever lived. He's most famous for his work with Steely Dan and Joni Mitchell, but he's played, the Crusaders, obviously the band he was in, but he's played with and recorded for pretty much everyone. I think he's one of those guys where it's easier to list the people he hasn't played on their records. But anyway, he's got together with Sire, who also make the Marcus Miller basses, and come up with these two models here. So the specs on them, the top on both of these is a roasted solid spruce top. That's across the range here, and the back is a solid mahogany back. The sides are laminated. The necks on them, mahogany, rosewood fingerboards. These ones all have what they call the rolled edge fingerboard, which means exactly what it sounds, basically. The edge of the fretboard has been kind of shaped so that it's really comfortable, and the edges of the frets, they're all tapered down towards the side of the fingerboard, so it makes it a really comfortable guitar to play. A reasonably chunky C-shape neck profile across these four, and they all have a dovetail neck joint with a 43mm nut width up the top. It's a bone nut and a bone saddle as well down here. Down on the bridge here, you've got these interesting bridge pins with the blue tops. Not exactly my taste, but that's a very minor. I'm really picking holes right here. They've all got this herringbone binding, and they're really comfortable to play, and they sound good. The electronics on them all are the same, and Sire have got their own system they use. It's called the SIB system, which stands for Simple is Best, I believe. And you've got a traditional kind of undersaddle piezo pickup there, but also there's a condenser mic inside, and these three soft touch knobs on the top here. You've got a master volume, a master tone, and then you've got a mic blend control. So if I turn the microphone all the way off on here, and I will put the tone control to the center detente. So this is the pickup. And I'm going to bring in some of that microphone to taste. I'll bring it in all the way so you can have a full experience. So it's a really nice sounding pickup system. I really like being able to blend in a little bit of the microphone at a time, so you can adjust it to your taste, and also to the, if you're playing a loud gig, you probably won't want to turn up too much of the microphone because you'll have loads of feedback trouble. So it's useful being able to just kind of squeeze a little bit into the signal there. So anyway, that was the Auditorium size. Let's take a look at the Dreadnought. Both of these models are obviously available in two finishes, the Sunburst and the Natural. So I'm going to go for a Natural Dreadnought here. So here we are. This is the Dreadnought version. The neck on here, I mean, it's the same neck shape and profile, so it feels very similar to the Auditorium that I was just playing, except we've got the big Dreadnought body, so it does all the stuff you'd want a Dreadnought to do. Let's have a listen and see how it sounds. It's Dreadnoughty. I mean, it's great actually. It's got lots of low end, which is what you want in a Dreadnought. Well, that's what I want in a Dreadnought. If you want something different from a Dreadnought, that's up to you really. But yeah, I think having the solid back instead of a laminate back really helps with that low end stuff. And I know that was part of the kind of thought process behind it when they were designing it for Larry Carlton to his specs. So yeah, they're going to be available soon, I believe. They're going to be around £450. It's a lot of guitar for your money, I think. Particularly as a performing acoustic guitar. You could do a lot worse for this kind of price. They're all Indonesian made, like all the Sire stuff. Very, very impressed actually. So I'm going to play out on a couple of these different models. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. This is the Auditorium model. I'm going to play out on it now. See you next week.
you.